Hey there, I want to give a little example of my wild and crazy Friday night. Another one. Another one. Alone. Oh, I'm so alone. You guys are going to get tired of hearing that, but I'm very lonely. I've been lonely for a long time. And I'm not speaking only in the romantic sense, I'm speaking in all the senses. I want to just give you an average Friday night for me, which will probably end before 9:30. And I will, you know, spend it watching some show perhaps or something, which is pretty typical. But the reason I'm doing this again, when you see more of me on here, is just because think of it this way: if you think it's pretty pathetic at all, it's more pathetic for me to sit around with nothing. And a lot of people who might be going through chronic illness, you don't have to be going through chronic illness. You can just be alone. Some people don't have a real world community anymore. They need a digital community. And if you think that's pathetic, if you think it's, I'd be right there with you if I still could just be out charging in the world and doing my adventures. And hopefully, I would never look down my nose on anybody who is using social media or that. But I might just be too busy to even know what's going on, which would be a good thing. But the truth is, that's not my life anymore. And if I don't connect, I'm disconnected completely. And people not only will think I'm really disconnected from this earth, but they'll have no idea. They won't know if they can help, if there's support, if they can engage, or for me, I just want to get connected with people. I want any engagement. I want to speak from my experience and give an example of like, hey, Friday night, and I am worried about my labs that came into my portal telling me from Wednesday that I had a doctor appointment this week and they took blood and some are abnormal and some they won't let me see because the doctor is going to review it's Friday, so I can have to wait till Monday. And even then, and these are the type of fun, anxiety, stressful things. Is my kidney disease getting worse? Has my kidney function dropped? Something off? Is definitely off with my CBC, but I'm just tired. And sometimes, you might not know this entire day was rough for me this morning. And I'll pop on, do like a 5-minute video or something, but it's a very not so exciting life otherwise. And I don't want to bum people out, but I also don't want people to get the wrong idea. So if you see me in a flash, I'm going to try to tell you exactly what's really going on, but people are still going to misinterpret things a lot. But my best thing I can do is tell my own truth and hopefully bring some help to other people that are having it worse than I do with a lot less privilege. And, through my story and through what's gone on, hopefully bring, like I said, bring some advocacy, bring some compassion to the situation of stigmatized chronic illness, disability, neurodivergence, several topics near and dear to me, and especially kind of how you can end up in an unhoused situation and in poverty, even if you're very privileged, just by getting sick in North America. Stigmatized illness, even if you have unstigmatized illness, you can still end up broke just from medical, issues that are nothing you caused. It's just life happens and you get sick sometimes. And sometimes it doesn't happen too much later in life. But okay, that's still much longer than I wanted to go. Thanks for bearing with me, as I always say with this stuff.